What's up guys, David, Matt and Ali here, and thanks for choosing Livewire to keep up with your gaming news. Today's video is just a bit of a quick but hopefully still interesting video for you guys to watch as we continue our coverage of For Honor.
As always guys, remember at some point to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and to show your support for the For Honor series.
And subscribe if you're new for all your For Honor news.
And guys, also it's David's birthday, so make sure you wish him a happy birthday in the comments, he'll absolutely love that.
Alright, so recently I was watching this stream called The Story Panel. It's on the Ubisoft website if you want to check it out. And basically they were talking about the kind of story of For Honor, the characters, and some of the lore as well to do with some of the characters. It was with Jason Vandenberg, the creative director, and some of the voice actors as well. And I think they touched on quite an interesting topic, which was a player's faction choice and how it represents them as a person.
So faction choice is probably one of the main questions you can expect from a game like this. We see it in a lot of comments, people asking each other and us as well what we prefer. So I guess you'll find out in this video. So for those who don't know, we actually all prefer a different class from each other, ironically.
Yeah, it works out quite well considering there's three of us and there's three factions in the game. I, David, prefer the Vikings.
And I prefer the Knights, you know, the best faction of course.
That being Matt because he didn't say his name, and I
well, they should know by now!
Samurai.
They should.
Fuck, what if they don't? You and David sound similar.
And Ali, who do you like?
I like Samurai, I've already said that, I'm all about that.
Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go through basically what Jason Vandenberg described for each faction and just like how it kind of differentiates between characteristics of people and see if that applies to any of us, okay?
So people that choose the Knights are people who tend to be about protection, or being the defender, be it of the weak, or just defending what is right from an almost angelic perspective. Perhaps protection of certain values
Sounds
as well.
Almost religious, I would say, almost Templarish, almost cliched, I would say.
Think...
Oh wait, it is cliched.
So the question is, Matt, does that sound like you, considering you love them Knights?
Well...
Are you angelic?
Yes and no. No, fuck no. I'm not angelic, but I would say I've got some protective qualities like over my brothers and things.
When I wrote about this in the first place, I was thinking exactly what you said there, just about like family and whatnot, that kind of feeling of protection and whatnot.
I do protect my family quite a bit. It's like what I'm passionate about.
Plus,
you sound like you're the fucking Avengers here, like you're out fighting villains in the street to protect your family or some crap.
And no, like just like I hold them close and hold them dear, and I won't let anything happen to them. That's kind of being protective.
Thumbs up if you'd like to see Matt wielding a sword defending his family. I sure as hell would.
Matt's in his room and then like a guy comes in asking for money, Scott and Aiden, and then Matt just runs through cosplaying a For Honor guy. It's like, no, this is my sword, you can't do it. Whacks with a plastic sword.
I've protected my brothers in numerous occasions.
This is true.
Yeah. Like story time with Matt, yeah, we're not in one here.
Yeah, it really is. 2 minutes into you talking about your family.
Aiden was drowning one time. And I couldn't swim, and I still jump in to save him.
What a legend.
So, I am very
That's not protective, that's fucking idiotic. Then you both die, instead of one living.
I managed to help him, I
Legendary.
save him. But, I started drowning too, but you know.
So someone else dived in and saved us, but it was really difficult because he was trying to save 2 people instead of 1.
I agree with this analysis. Let's go on to the Vikings.
Okay, Vikings. So, as I love the Vikings, I'll just say this one. People who choose Vikings lean more towards passion and beliefs, living life to the fullest, being completely honest with their opinions and feelings, and not holding back.
And alcoholism, because you're a Viking.
So,
alcoholism and running through towns and raping women and all that. Yeah, that's totally me.
Freedom and rape and freedom and rape and pillaging and rape. These are all the things that David's saying he stands for.
I love all of that stuff, guys.
David, outside of maybe my younger brother, I would say that you're the most conservative person I know, so I wouldn't think this is true to you. I'm just saying.
In some respects, I would say it doesn't really fit me, but I would say I'm like passionate about quite a lot of things.
Having said that, with like YouTube, you were very passionate about doing that, and you're the one that kind of
I got a lot of feelings about
you
know, what's the word, conformity, and how people shouldn't really conform to anything really. So I think that's sort of a Viking trait.
I would say half and half.
Yeah.
For that one.
Yeah, I would say so as well.
Cool.
What about moving on to the samurai, which this is a good one.
Yakuza! For the samurai, you've got the idea of mastery, devotion to a higher ideal,
and racism.
a perfection that you know you will never reach, but you should try in any way and aspire to strive towards it so that you can better yourself and the others as a whole. as the act of trying itself is its own value.
Yeah.
I love that ideal. That's what I'm all about. However,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
I
that
also
matches you
enjoy
perfectly.
just sitting and gaming, so that's how I never get to there. But for the same notion, as a flip coin, like you just talk about how family and how about passions and that, I'd equally do this with like stuff like science. That's the one thing that I'd say I believe in. Like I quite happily devote my life to science or bettering something. Like you could send me to Mars if you wanted, knowing that I realistically won't come back or I'd die. And I'm quite happy to do that because I feel like you're creating or contributing towards a greater something. Obviously, in the scale of samurai in this game, that's a lot lower context, and it's not as something as high and almighty as the advancement of science
No,
in
but
that scale. It's more about protect
same
the
analogy,
emperor with my corpse. Yes, I protect the emperor with my corpse. Then you can protect the emperor with your corpse.
Well, that's racist.
Only if you're Asian.
So there seems to be like 3 main values, sort of protection, freedom and expression, and then mastery and skill. So there's one for each faction in the game. So what we'd like you to do in the comments, guys, is just gonna go back, see what we said about each of the factions, and see if it kind of applies to you as well. Let us know in the comments. That'd be really interesting. Just gonna maybe give some examples like we did as well.
Yeah.
And some
cool.
dick pics
Nice
would be
to
good
learn
as well.
about you.
We could all learn about each other and have a happy family. It'll be nice.
Fuck family. It's all about sacrificing myself for the ultimate goal.
Yeah, but guys, leave your comments in the comment section below and we'll get back to you and all that jazz. So yeah, bit of a less informative video this time, but maybe you got to know us a little bit better. And if you enjoyed the video and have opinions about what we discussed, let us know in the comments below.
Until next time, you can catch up on all the For Honor news here, or click here to check out some of our other stuff we do here at Livewire.
And as always guys, thanks for watching. Remember to drop a little like on the video and subscribe if you're new so that we can see you for the next one.